I'll let you guess who's late. The person
All of
checking
us.
on the dogs. Not me. I already started streaming. Blame it on the dogs.
Hey. Shut up.
This is one
Play
of the
some music, please.
Screw it up.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to. And today in the studio, we are joined by none other than...
Hey, it's Shroud.
And we also have a few important guests. We have Led Zepp in the audience. And
he's
Car-
not important.
Yeah, not important. Carrie. And we also have Vaclav, but we'll see whether or not he talks today. We want you to...
I do sometimes, but most of the time it's like I get grouchy and I don't want to disrupt the show.
Oh, no, by all means.
Disrupt.
You've got an opinion like everybody else. Hell, you're out there streaming and submitting bug reports. Your opinion is as valued as anybody else's around here. And that's, of course, what we do. We invite y'all to come in and talk. Otherwise, you got to listen to us ramble on about tits and ass jokes, But for the record, it is May 27, 2016. It is Friday. We are coming off a release yesterday. We'll be telling you about that. This is going to be our last show before we head off to Hobloth.
Yep.
And,
we're not going to be here at all next week.
That's right.
But we
will
will
have any shows next week?
Yes, we will have shows next week. The only problem is we won't be streaming the shows, and you must be at Hobloth in order to watch said shows.
That's right. If you want to see the show next Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, come join us at Hobloth. Of course, it's invite only, so if you're not going to be there, you're going to miss it until we get back and we get it posted on YouTube for all you good folks out there. So we're going to be off the airwaves for a while. Of course, we'll be playing the last week's shows so that you have something to get you Jones, and hopefully that'll keep everybody occupied. But we got all sorts of interesting stuff here for you today. We're going to go ahead and get as much information to you as possible. Yeah. Now, where do we want to start? I guess we should first start that there's been several patches, and there is another patch yet this morning, patch 4.18, for all you folks who went to bed last night with all the broken bugs and stuff that we had out there.
I think we went to sleep last night at 4:14. I think.
Yes, there's been a couple updates. I believe it was. I know there's been 2 patches today that we've been told of. I believe it was Vaclav who told us that. And a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have been fixed. We've got patch notes for you. Most important thing we found out today, though, is that a lot of things that are broke are due to key bindings. And key bindings have been changed in different places, and that may have broken a couple things for you. There's still a couple odds and ends that are out there that need to be fixed. But boy, do we have a doozy on that one for you, too. So why don't we go ahead and start with the patch notes for today. We'll move along from there, and then we'll do the stand-up and throw in everything else.
And just for the record, Release 30 did start off on patch 4.16, not 4.14. So it's one where, you know what, there's only been 2 patches. So one last night and then one this morning. But yeah, we still have lots of things. We expect to have another patch probably in the next couple of hours. Or I'm anticipating another patch very soon.
Yeah, I'm expecting we're going to see quite a few over today and tomorrow.
So you ready to go over some patch notes?
Yeah, let's go over the patch notes. Let me get those up on screen for everybody over here.
Okay, so this is just the patch notes for 4.18. I don't think we should do 4.17, 4.16. So
yeah, no, just the most recent patch notes is what's covered in what you're gonna have that's changed.
There were a bunch of invisible walls on the Novia overworld map. They have removed a few of them.
You were loving those.
Yeah. As well as
goddamn wall.
Yeah. Let's just say. Yeah. I tried to get to my 2 towns. I did find something new that Jacob White is going to be doing a crap ton of map changes this release because their mines have actually been placed back where they originally were, which is right next to one of my towns for the Verdanus
very
mines.
Nice.
Yeah, so
he's very excited about that.
Yes, but invisible walls.
That moved?
Verdanus mines. It is no longer in Longfall.
Got to be level 110.
Yeah, and so it is now accessible through the Verdantis foothills, which is right next to the town of Jackson or Jackstown. Hey, yeah.
Donuts.
Yeah, so, but speaking of changes, we have, you no longer should be floating in the air whenever you teleport out of a town. You should.
Damn it.
I know, that was always, skywalking was always one of my favorite ones. Let's see.
It usually hits right at the beginning of a release, too, is when it's most noticeable. I don't know what causes that.
Yeah. They have made adjustments to collision in Novia and spawn into Novia target for Highvale Village to ensure pioneers don't spawn in the air, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why that one was so specific. Updated the collision around Celestis, corrected label of Vauban past discovery, adjusted collision, but yeah. So let's go into bigger changes. Brittany, they increased the interaction volume on 3 of the main exit gates. They added light to death visuals, fixing missing material on dungeon balconies, fixed various exceptions, fixed line break problems and tooltips for crafting components, fixed issue with ring masterworking, fixed for all gloves that are not behaving well with the most important of all emotes, the headbang.
The headbang emote.
Now, the funny part is the way that one was actually written up is if you were with us yesterday before the show, Gix was out here handing out the headbang emote to a bunch of people, and I think it wasn't Carrie. It might have been Lace.
Headbang is standard now.
Yeah, headbang is standard. It might have been Lace that sat there and told him, "Hey, look at my left hand when I'm doing the headbang," and he's like, "Oh, let me go fix that."
Yeah.
So
what was it doing?
Whoa!
It had a problem with gloves. Yeah. So yay, it's fixed.
I love it though.
Then
carrying the all black over there.
Oh yeah.
Ninja.
Yeah. Then we have player vendor rewards were not being delivered past citizen. This is now fixed with new delivery method that is account based. Remove collision from the floors and greenhouses so items can be placed in them again. Nice. So one of the bugs that Vaclav you were talking about before the show might be fixed now. Adjusted level of detail group on dresser decoration cupboard 2 so that it culls at a further distance. Enchanting masterworking skills should now finally be leveling up property. Enabled run with mouse in combat with auto attack.
Yay!
Well,
made half the world happy on that one.
Really?
Yep.
Fucking, what a concept.
Yeah.
Standardizing. What a concept.
Yeah, so then inside the Exeter Crag mines, they did fix a few gold nodes. Fixed elven chest armors using wrong cloak sizes. Fixed pink exit archways in Elysium Mines entrance. There is one still in Jackson, but I didn't report that. Fixed naming errors for masterworked items. Brittany Fields. It needs to be plowed again, so temporarily disabled all the crop fields due to a crummy shader that was eating up 30% of our frame time. Wow.
There's crumbs in Brittany's fields.
I tell you.
Yeah, that's some serious plowing that needs to be done there.
I tell you, the lice are growing crops out there, man. It's so out of control.
30% frame rate on her.
Yep. Then the show non-PvP players on nearby players list. They halved the durability destruction rate, which doubled the effective time it takes to destroy weapons and armor and tools. So things will not be destroyed as quickly anymore.
Quickly, very nice.
Yeah,
we'll play with that.
Yeah, added rings to the list of items available for repair. Finally. Then fixed issue where player could get locked into /spyglass emote if any other emote was used while in spyglass mode. And speaking of that, have you seen the explosion yet?
At the flowers explosion? Are you gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm going to do that at some point in time.
Finish off the list so I can turn that screen off.
It's gonna have a flower orgy.
Then you can have a flower orgy. How about that?
And then
fix the issue. Orgasm, as it may be.
Fix the issue where player could get Noble Discourse Orb will now work while it is in a sub-container in your inventory. Pets set to aggressive will no longer freely attack other people's pets at will, regardless of PvP flagging or duels. Fixed auto attack targeting dead bodies. Fixed epic plate gear not using crafted metal colors. Fixed Owl's Head Discovery Steam achievement. Fixed Portuguese compass. Adding arrows to the basic blacksmith merchants. Fixed camera syncing while at crafting table. Musical instruments will no longer be able to gain exceptional item bonuses. And the Master of Air Trainer in Kingsport should no longer be taking a swim under the docks. There are still a list of known issues that they are currently working on, and that's a page and a half-ish. Do we want to cover those?
Let's look at it real quick. I think they're just all standard known bugs. Anything new? No, there is some new
Stability.
Well, breakable walls and gates are not working is kind of important.
That's a big one.
Because that limits your control points, doesn't it?
That's my understanding, as well as half of your mining and gathering, right?
Yeah. Rain coming through the roof of some buildings. Yeah, that's been a known issue. The new targeting system still has various issues that need fixing. Remember, that's a known issue.
Yeah.
Let's not forget the new targeting system still has various issues that need fixing there.
Yeah,
we'll get to some of those various issues. Actually, that's a really nice segue into one of the various issues right there. I'm glad you decided to read on there.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and bring that up, because one of the options that they have done is allowed key binding. I need to reset this to alt real quick.
Yeah, one of Jack's biggest complaints has always been not having proper keybinds for a lot of controls here in the game.
And allowing the ability to remap keys easily. So let's go ahead and just...
Recently...
They need to fix this update anyways, but yeah. Was the new targeting system removed the tab targeting, and they changed it to where if you hit tab, it now toggles you between the old-ish system of combat or the new system of combat, and that's what tab would do. But now you have the next target.
Next target, yeah, I didn't know that.
If you go into there,
they set to the G key.
You got to be a contortionist to do that, man. Contortionist. God dang.
Yeah, and then you set that up, and you set that up as, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and set that as my next target.
Yeah.
And they also have a
my
next
God.
target ally. So if I make that... Oh, man. It's like I have tab targeting back.
Watch tab.
And
So,
How can you move when you
essence,
hit left
and
control
what
and
is
G?
tag targeting ally? I can't do that right now because I'm still showing this screen up here.
okay. I'll
do that in a second.
I was already ready to show it.
I've got it on screen, but you're
Yeah.
doing your thing there. I can't click accept while I've got that screen up.
Hey,
I had to shut it down for a second. Hey now.
It's all good. It's all good.
In essence, yes. Now, two keys here. You switch your G with your tab key, and woo, voila! What do we have? Tab targeting. Holy cow!
Concept there.
Are you serious? I mean, this is killing me. Now, of course, one of the bigger changes that we were talking about earlier was the keybinds. And some of these keybinds were changed, like auto run. Auto run was changed to another keybind. So that anybody who used the auto run feature.
Yeah, it is no longer an unlock. It is now the keypad plus key.
So if you're
you can
thinking that it may be a bug, check your keys, check your control system, and make sure that it isn't a rebind that happened to you. And before you're checking it off as a bug and saying, "Hey, this don't work," we discovered this while we were conversing about it prior to the show here, and realized they just moved the keybind. So what we thought was broke was actually just a change in the system again. But again, I want to just look at the genius here, who decided to move the targeting system over to G. And why can't we just have tab targeting, for crying out loud? I mean, simple as that.
That's
you're going to tell us that we can go in and change the tab, but it couldn't have been programmed like that after the whole place went into an uproar about it. Now we have it so that you can just go in and go, oh, guess what? You can change that now.
Yep.
I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. I don't know why it's still G. Why don't they just change it as the default to make everybody happy? But
that is convention in most
just the beginning of the targeting system. That's just the beginning.
Other than that, what you're saying with that, my main concern is the fact that we still don't have a true focus target for a healer or a support class character. The support class character is going to be like non-existent. You can't play that character in a group because changing your target at all from friend to enemy, it's the same targeting rectangle. You can't attack and then quickly move to a friend and
I don't think
cast a heal or a buff.
Yeah, but one of those things again used to be when you use your mouse to target something, you could click it and target it, which is one of those things that is lacking. The other thing, of course, is it's locked to the camera, so that if you turn your view away, if your camera view changes away from your target, you stop attacking. Very simple. But all in all, what were you just saying there? Because I tried to change here, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that targeting, you have to actually hold shift and click on your target in order to do what you want to do. And I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of combat. I got 20 people running around, and you want me to chase that target around with my mouse, and now stop what I'm doing, hit shift, and target that person just so I can then start using tab targeting. And I'm going to start calling it tab targeting again because I've changed it to tab targeting like everybody else can now. And we now have tab targeting back.
You want to know what's really funny? Notice that I'm casting Healing Touch.
Well, that's an area of effect now.
Yeah.
Well, we already know that. They're fixed to the broken combat system was let's make all healing AoE, which is just mind-numbing. That's a fix. You
have to remember, I don't do a lot of partying with people when I do my hunting.
I know that. You and I both solo a lot. I do join parties quite a bit, but I enjoy the adventure on my own for the most part.
That is ridiculous.
I don't have,
You guys are grouped. That's why it's healing him, huh?
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that is part of the testing. But at the same time, it's
Now,
like when I'm in combat mode and I do my alternate target for my closest, it's not bringing up the reticle on Laz. But if I hit,
you can't target me for
Doesn't
healing.
bring anybody up.
And you can't target me for any offensive because I'm friendly. But I want Zep. I want you to duel me. Don't take any weapons out. Just keep your hands up.
But I can use the F2 and I can target you that way.
Okay, so did I?
There you go.
Okay, so what happens here? Of course, I have my reticle set to off. This is one thing that really peeves me. Okay, I've turned my reticle off. So when I come in and I go into combat mode, and I got to take those swords down. Hold on. So I don't want to kill him. I just want to use a demonstration. But once I target him, at least this happens, and I'm not seeing it in PvP now. There it is. A reticle shows up on my screen. Okay. Now, why that happens when I have reticles turned off, of course, they want me to know who I'm targeting. But if it's a single target, I understand it. What's even more annoying is when I have multi-target, I have 3 and 4 of them on my screen now, even though I've got it turned off. Now, if I was swinging at Led Zepp, and Led Zepp, you're not fighting back.
Go
We're
ahead.
not fighting each other hand in hand anymore.
Yeah, but if it was me, he'd try to kill me.
So here's a good one. I can't fight him hand to hand. I have to have a weapon in my hand. Are they serious?
Yep. No punching.
Are you attacking me, Zep?
Yep. Nope. Do you want me to?
He still looks like an angel.
If you can.
Without
a weapon.
Weapon launch. I doubt it. There's no hand.
Are they really going to tell me that I have to have a weapon in my hand to attack somebody? That's bullshit.
You can face slap.
Yeah. Yeah. The emo.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to fight him to do something, which is something we've been able to do in the past. At least, no.
I can't attack you.
I can't attack him at all.
You can't. I took my weapon.
Even though we're in a duel, I cannot attack this man. So something's really broke.
You're too scared. Your character is scared.
Try T or something.
I don't know. So we're back. Oh, we're back to that now. Oh shit! Really?
Oh yeah. I should have told you that every time you duel someone, even though for monsters you have auto attack enabled, you actually have to re-hit the T to enable auto attack in a duel for PvP.
That's As I thought we solved that argument 6 months ago.
I can't see your hit points. So what's going on?
Hit the in key on your friggin' keypad.
No, there it is.
Take your weapon down, will you?
Once I hit him, don't worry, I'm not going to kill you. It's okay. Oh yeah.
Anyway,
but they have actually enabled.
Is that your hands?
The greatest argument is, I'm sitting there, my character is facing my target, and I'm hitting him. But of course, if I want to look to the left, as soon as I look to the left, or as soon as I look to the right, and I look at Jack standing there next to me with my camera, I stop attacking. Now, why do I stop attacking? I am facing my opponent. All that's happening is I'm looking via camera. My character hasn't moved, but I now have to be in this stupid position in order to fight. I don't get it.
Hey, bug report it, and include the link to the video.
We're gonna bug this video. For me to just go 90 degrees
remember,
and look the other way.
You remember the old blue healer is supposed to automatically flag you for PvP? Who's the blue healer right now?
Is that you?
Well, did you just get healed?
Yeah. Your healing touch went up. I don't think I have that turned on.
Lazarus long is healed for 37.
But
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that turned on right now, so I don't see it on my screen. But I mean, this is just, I mean, I've got reticles turned off. So you're going to force me to have a reticle, even though I want it turned off. What
Who
the heck
summons
that?
What?
Yeah, who's doing that?
The hell is that?
The world is on fire. We're all gonna die.
The world party right now.
That is something. That's got to be something one of you is wearing that is light emitting. Take off everything that's light emitting, because it's only centered around you guys.
No way.
Yes, it's something you guys.
Here, I'll run away. You see if it's somebody else. Nope, not on my side.
It is something one of you guys is doing. Because that's also taking my frames per second down to 2, and it's probably going to crash the game.
I'm out of there, so it's not me.
It's not me, because I walked away, and the light's still emanating from over here. It's the area.
It's like a constant light spell.
Bug.
Yeah, somebody's got a light spell that now it hit a thermite.
Who's doing that?
Turn that off. I think it's Onus. At least I thought that's who it was.
Doesn't look like he's casting anything.
Well, it says that we both have.
Right. Yeah, it's a little laggy, man. Something's wrong. Bugs.
Wow, that is really,
Yeah,
really horrible.
Like I said, I expect another patch really, really soon.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, with the, I'm going to step out of that light source there for a second.
Imagine that my scene has reset due to performance issues.
The light went away finally. I don't know who it was or what it was.
I set up.
And I just peach pitted.
What was that? Shit, that was a hell of a frame rate.
That was a light spell.
You kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
I think somebody was hiding doing it.
Me too.
Yeah. Don't use lights.
Yeah. So we still need freaking patches.
Stinking patches.
We don't need no stinking patches.
Yeah, so I wanted to get that on video just so that we could use that, because you've been saying bug report, and we're going to be gone a while, and we're going to ship this one off. I mean, the camera lock, in my opinion, is just it's BS. I shouldn't be locked in the camera. We've had this conversation before with the folks down there. And
I think I
thought we got over this back then. I thought we got past that. I thought we all understood each other, and I thought that we all understood the fact that nobody wanted this camera targeting, regardless of what you want to call it. You want to call it over the shoulder, you want to call it reticle targeting, you want to call it whatever you want. It's still locked to the damn camera, and that's really crap. But we've got that on video now. We've got tab targeting because, hey, you can change your keybinds. So, hey, guys, how about making tab targeting the default? Let's find out if we can get that done as well. Let's go ahead and move right along then.
Moving right along. I got
more
kicked out of the instance.
Here.
I got kicked out of the instance with a peach pit, and now I can't get back to you. So it's even better. So let's see if I can enter the scene. Well, I was in Owl's Head, and it was loading, but a different instance.
I would like an explanation from the devs about summoning whistles having durability when when you can't repair it.
It was probably an accident.
Just one of them things that an item has. Item has it. So the whistles all still broken. Has anybody checked that in their backpacks yet?
I haven't tried using them. They were spawn broken. I was told on the forums by a developer that if the whistle already has a pet in it, you can still summon the pet. But you have to recreate new whistles for whistles that didn't have pets in them yet because they're broken. They can't be used and can't be repaired.
Well, you just wait for a patch to fix them. That's supposedly the idea is the patch is supposed to fix them, not for them to tell you that all your time has been wasted and the patch is not going to fix it.
Yeah, I was going to test. I just made some new ones. I was going to test it further to see if they lose durability, because if they lose durability, then it's broken a lot more than I thought, because if they actually lose durability, there's no repair button on the alchemy station.
Yeah.
There's no alchemy repair kits, which also puzzles me about the fact that you're supposed to repair items that are created at their particular station. So what about items that lose durability that you've enchanted?
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. See, a lot of these changes, again, I've got to question them, because some of them just absolutely make no sense. Others, there's arguments for and against, and I can't choose yet either way which side I want to stand on some of them, because some of them I like, some of them I dislike, like most everything else here. Yeah, I mean, there's a very valid point you have, and I'm going to be curious to watch and see how that gets handled.
That's weird. I can't put my Gus ball on my non-combat bar.
Make sure it hasn't changed. There's Jack.
Yep, I'm back. I'm waiting for everything to load on the lot still.
Yep, let's see it on your stream coming in slowly.
Yep.
Why can't I put my Gus? I can't put my Gus ball on my
the other thing,
bar.
again, we're noticing, and this is something that, again, they messed with, camera angles, camera shots, and I'm not a happy camper, because I could pull out further. Yes, he said pull out, I know. And get a wider shot of this yesterday, and today I can't. And Scroda pointed out that we can no longer pan up. It locks at about, I want to say, 50, 60 degrees up. You can't come a full 90 degrees up and look down from overhead, which really
That's
bites, because
80,
I can't.
60 degrees, 80, 60.
I can get pretty damn close.
Yeah.
I don't like being restricted on the
I'm at a
80
major
degrees.
loss here today.
Look at my stream and then see how close you are to mine.
Yeah, let me see. Let me pull you up real quick.
Yeah, because mine's a lot higher than yours.
It's where you're sitting. I can't get out that far.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'll even walk in the street and try it.
But if I can get my camera angle,
it looks about the same angle, but I don't know. Just it's compared to what I had yesterday and what I'm used to having, that's just like totally off. I used to be able to do a straight up and down, and now it's like,
it's as close as you're gonna get. I mean, I'm still having problems with I'm trying to decorate while I'm trying to sit down.
That's
you're lazy.
That's something you should try and
Just
do.
disable the deco.
Lazy. Get up.
Why do that? Never had to do that before.
Yeah, I know. We know that they've been playing with all this. I like to look at yesterday. Maybe it's just that the up is what's annoying me.
It's always going to annoy you. But we do have some good news if Skirto wants to do his thing.
Is it time for the phrase
yes, Skirto's got an announcement.
Yeah. And
yeah, it's been awfully quiet. I was just going to say.
I was waiting for the mood to turn positive.
Well, I'm trying to do that.
No, you're supposed to play like fight music and some, some.
Oh, that's what you meant.
See, he's supposed to be playing Man of War's Fighting the World.
Yeah, got to be playing mood music.
Gotta set the mood.
When we're complaining, you got to play angry music. When we're rejoicing, the band must play on. But anyway, Scroda, what do you want to do? How you want to do it? Let's tell the good folks out here. Scroda's got a surprise for everybody.
I'm still unsure, to be honest, but let's see. I'm going to be giving away with the first person that comes and repeats the phrase that pays, will get a Kobold Cannon and a free Scroda services voucher that's good for 1/2 hour of my services. How cool is that?
All right. Now, how do you want to give that away?
Now,
I said it.
before we do it, we need to say that anybody that is in Discord with us is not allowed to participate in this. Because we have at least a 30-second delay. So
Well,
I gotta go.
before
Hey,
between
do you have
before
a-
the
There you
drinks.
go out there.
You have a picture of what that cannon looks like you could put up?
I could show an example of how it works.
Or you can just
Yeah.
show
Does it
it
still
to him in a trade window right here. Isn't he sitting over here with us?
No, no.
No, Vaclav's
you're
not
not.
in game.
Not sitting over here.
I
see
see.
him everywhere
The
else. I
Kobold
assume he was-
Cannon does not work in game, but it is
I
what
beg
gives
to differ.
it gives the jerk off emote is what that is.
Let's
What?
see.
If you're in
That's what it's
combat
called.
or the reach around, so we will
Or
call that
rolling the dice emote.
Let me off.
We'll call it the rolling the dice emote, as it may
There
be.
you go. Jack wants.
And also, everybody who's currently in the studio wins 5,000 gold.
Yay!
Yay.
You can keep mine.
Is Scroda pulls an Oprah. Everybody in the studio receives 5,000 gold.
under your seat is 5,000 gold.
Look under your seat, and you will see.
Holy Hawk.
You get 5,000 gold, and
5,000.
you get 5,000 gold, and you get 5,000 gold. And let's see. So, Scroda, since we've got those basic rules out, does anybody want to drop out of Discord so that way they can get Scroda's music service thingy for half an hour before he tells you what the phrase that pays is? And it's not "I love this shit." So,
Crafty, you won
yeah.
5,000 gold.
So we're giving people time to get out of Discord.
I
If
guess
you
they
don't
don't
actually
wanna
have to get
drop.
out
No,
of Discord,
no,
you could
no.
just change channels. Okay.
I thought I got free service anyway.
Okay, so you ready to say the phrase that pays, Scroda?
Blood Omen, you win 5,000 gold. Okay, the phrase that pays is "Me love you long time."
Me love you long time. And
So you just
they
have to come in game and say "Me love you long time," and you get Scroda's music service
In local chat.
In local chat.
in local chat. Okay, so they got to come over to the studio here in local chat, and me love you long time.
Hey, Carrie.
And Carrie, you know you're not allowed to say it. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you're in Discord still.
Well, that's okay, because by the time they hear it out there, she said it in chat, they're only going to catch it in the delay anyway, so that's no big deal. That's no big deal. We got Satyr in chat and Twitch getting it out there, but that's not here in local chat.
You have to say it in game, in Owl's head. Yeah.
So we'll be looking for who does that. While we wait, let's go ahead and move on to the stand-up corner, because we're starting to run tight on time. It's also the weekend. We got the weekend wrap up with the calendars, so we gotta get a move on.
Is that right?
Nope,
Close.
and it don't count. You're in the studio.
Okay,
Is that
so
right? I don't want to confuse everybody.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. Yep. So, you ready for me to pull up the calendar while we're waiting for somebody? And then as soon as we see it, we can say congratulations to that person. So, let's see. Well, calendar's long. Or do you want to talk about something else?
Huh?
Yeah, actually, never mind. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Actually,
What do you want to talk about?
I was hoping we were going to get the stand-up out of the way and then get to the calendar, but
okay.
I think we got to just go right to the calendar.
We got a runner. We got a runner.
See if we can get the stand-up in after the calendar.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's do the stand-up real quick because I can blow through that.
Okay.
Roysteen.
Oh, Roysteen, congratulations. Yeah, it is. Me love you long time is there. He decided to add let's make baby. He loves you long time. Yeah. Well, he spelled it correctly for what he's doing.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He came running up all fast.
Congratulations, Roysteen.
Yeah, congratulations, Royce.
We love you a long time anyway.
Yeah.
I love it. I love this shit.
Okay, so stand-up corner
right,
from yesterday. Yesterday, we know this week is going to be filled with bugs. So, yesterday stand-up corner, May 26th. Today is the 27th. We had Bob working on bugs. And the Viking King Kevin was working on bugs. And hair. Leo the sound guy was working on bugs. And metal doors. Matt was working on the two-handed blade running special attacks. Reed was working on bugs. And levels of details on fountains. Scotty was working on bugs. And the thing we've been asking for 2 years, the Keep Arena basement.
Yay!
Only 2 years in the making. Yay. Then, over in design, we had Dan working on bugs. And the dungeon puzzle proofing. Fire Lotus was working on customer service and the release party plan and playtesting.
Yes, there's a party today.
Yes, there is a party. Keith was working on Novia bugs. And dungeon puzzle proofing.
Puzzling.
Very, very puzzling. Our matey?
Is working on those alleys, Starr.
Yeah, he was spending some gold in the Brittany's alleys. Lum the Mad was working on the Scrack Courage NPCs. Sorcerer Steve was trying to figure out what that fish smell is in Brittany's wharfs.
Smelling awful fishy down there.
That's right. Yesterday, the tech team was preparing for the live stand-ups, live deployment, so they skipped the stand-up meeting. Tassilo was working on the vendor reward bug support.
I got stuck there. Hold on. Yeah. Live deployment.
Well, that was the update for release 30. So they skipped the meeting to make sure that everything was published. I get it. Yeah. This is yesterday's stand-up corner, not today's.
So, but I'm wondering who's got to go out to do anything,
No, they just sit there and sit at their computers and avoid a 10-minute
1%, 2%,
yep,
3%, 4%.
That's right.
Somebody's got to watch that.
Good. It didn't crash. Tassilo was working on pledge updates and accounting and store refactoring. Then after that, in QA, we had James working on regression and sanity. The Attenwood was working on sanity and regression in forms, and I would say that certain patches around here have not passed sanity testing.
I don't know how to pass insanity testing, because the shit that's going on is insane.
Insane in the brain.
That's what you should be playing right now.
Yes, get
Insane in the membrane. Yeah. Then our production management and other group, we had Brecken working on release 31 task planning and backer support. Dippy Bird playing around with bugs. And performance and Unity version testing and builds. Gorn was working on the update of the avatar and office support. Barrick was working on the release 30 posts and community calendar updates and community planning. Hutch was working on Novia Ardoris art area and player town support and grasslands biome. Lord British was playtesting and writing bugs.
Damn it, he's the one. He is doing it.
Yep. Chaos
Good job.
was working on player town support and database offer entry and mapping and bugs. Then after that, Starr Long was working on release 30 instructions and update and release 31 scheduling and forums and player town support.
I'd like to say that the overhead bug is not fixed. I'm in the air again.
Awesome.
Okay.
Wee, fly away.
Which town were you in, or what did you come out of when you went overhead?
My own town,
Awesome.
Braga. The bug is back again.
Awesome. Do you have a pink gate like I do in my one of my towns?
I saw that.
I haven't seen the pink gate yet.
Last pink door had 4 hinges, 4 pink hinges.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Gary, it doesn't help to tell everybody that we have a yard full of crazies and you're one of the people headbanging next to the piano. I'm
okay with it, yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty funny.
Moving right along, we've got
Moving
the
right
weekend
along,
wrap
yeah.
up here. As, we do get the calendar out to you guys for the full weekend, and
It's going to be the week wrap up, right?
No,
it's just going to be a
No.
weekend wrap up.
Just
the
We're gonna
week,
do all
right?
that stuff.
You guys
Yeah,
have
remember-
covered that for a while.
Next week we
I'll
will
tell
be
you
at
what.
Hobloth.
In about
Uh-huh.
15 minutes, we'll let you read the rest of the week. How about that?
And I'm sorry, I got to this text message extremely late, but one of our listeners, I won't name her name right now, but she calls bullshit, and she says, what if we're at work and can't be showing up into the studio? Because she wants to say certain things, and that,
Loving you a long time.
yeah, she wants to tell you that she loves you a long time.
She wants to love you a long time.
This was kind of on the fly. I couldn't think of how to be all inclusive. I apologize.
Is there a
I think
name
of
start with a J?
I don't know. You just may have to strip down naked and give a private performance for
Yeah, I
somebody.
mean, I'm sure, like,
We'll have to think
if you're
about that
in
while we're
game
away.
and you start doing the belly and clothes start falling off, that I'm pretty positive that he'll pull out some instruments and start playing on them and beating them furiously.
If you don't, I will.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of the weekend calendar, remember we are not going to be here next
Sater's
week.
got hashtag stuck at work, can't play soda. So apparently we've got a few of them out there who have complaints against that scrotum. You'll have to rethink that philosophy. Moving right along.
Moving right along, we do have the calendar. Remember, it is going to be a long calendar, and I'm going to skip most of the media events that are listed just because we don't have 2 hours to read the calendar. So today is Friday, May 27th. Remember, noon Central Standard, or all times are Central Standard Time, but in game we refer to it as New Britannia time, and we try to avoid that real world thing as much as possible. The community calendar is provided by our friends over at Avatar Circle, who is currently administered by Kazan Phoenix Fire, and Kazan is Wrath Phoenix on the forums. And if you have a guild alliance or a reason that you want to add events to the calendar, you can just get a hold of him and find ways to do it. So in order to remove those events, I'm just unchecking the Ether Vision Alliance off the calendar, and then that makes it a lot less events. So today is Friday, so we have at noon, don't forget that Lunch with Laz and Jack. It will also be rebroadcast at 3, 6, 9, and 12 on Radio Free Britannia. WRFB.rocks. Then after that, let's...
RadioFreeBritannia.com.
Yes. Today at 2 o'clock is the traditional Fire Lotus party, and that is going to be... I have no idea because it's
not on the calendar.
No, it is on the calendar. It's under the Aether Vision Alliance.
Oh, it's in the Aether Vision Alliance?
Yeah, they put it as a media...
It should be on the Portalarium.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Hey,
I'm not the one that added it to the calendar. I am not the one that added it to the calendar.
Just pointing it out.
And it shouldn't be listed as a media event. It's all kinds of things. Yeah. I think they're just putting it as a media event because it's on, it's on Avatar's radio. But it's also in game. So that is going to be out in Lux Sanctuary this time. Then, so today at 7 o'clock, we have a variety of PvE, PvP, and hey, I don't want to fight anything. So if you are interested in PvE, you can join the Phoenix Republic for PvE nights. That is with Kazan Phoenix Fire or Malakis. That's going to be between 7 and 9. At 7 p.m., if you are interested in some PvP, go out to the City of Madness for an open PvP event, which means you see somebody, you kill them. So kill everybody in town, and then at the end of the hour, the person with the most kills ends up winning. If you're not interested in killing anything and you'd much rather sit there and stare at the stars, you can join Bowen Bloodgood out in Carriage Rockwich for Friday night astronomy. That's going to be between 7:30 and 8:30. And what did you want to say?
I approve of Onus Fairwind's outfit.
I don't
and
see
his
it.
backflips.
Oh, yeah. I like how he's kind of creeping over my shoulder.
He likes you.
Yeah, it's the bad touch.
Javy starts giving you massages.
I know.
Yeah,
So that takes us to Saturday.
And he's stealing Schroeder's job.
I know. On Saturday, May 28th, starting at 9, we have the Pax Slayer working hours. If you are interested in anything about Pax Slayer, you can go join them and work on projects. That's going to be with Winfield and Sean Silverfoot. If you are interested in the Church of the Dark Star, remember that is a media event. See, this should also be listed as a media event by Avatar's Radio's rules. Yeah, it is a role-playing event where the High Priestess of Chaos, Amber Rain, pretends to be the Servant of Chaos. Although she's very, very secretly, she is a very virtuous person. And Kazan Phoenix Fire is the representative of the Church of the Sun in representing virtue or order. And they do have a topic and they go back and forth for an hour on this one topic. Then we have Duke Gregor's Welcome 30 quest. That is going to begin somewhere. They have no idea where, but it will be for 1 hour somewhere. At 6 o'clock, Port Phoenix is having their social nights where they go out and they do random things. And they decide it I think, on the fly. Which takes us to Sunday. And I'm waiting for someone to hit a button.
Sunday.
At the Fairport Coliseum. Violation.
Yeah, if you were in TeamSpeak with us, you wouldn't have been talking all over that.
I forgot TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
He hasn't figured that
You got
all the
downloaded.
gigs are done over on TeamSpeak.
I know. That's where the soundboard is. So, on Sunday, we have a very busy day. Starting at 8:30 in the morning, that is the Pax Slayer early morning meeting, which will be between 8:30 and 9:30 for those Aussies. At 11 a.m., the Hospitaller weekly voice meeting will be taking place in TeamSpeak because Discord is way too complicated for some people to figure out.
That's right.
Even though, according to this calendar, it is saying that it is on Discord. Yes. Well, we know everything's too complicated for you. I mean, because you're the guy that lost his balls.
What is it?
I don't know if he lost him. He just said he didn't have it.
That's
No,
all.
he doesn't have any.
Don't know how to
He
juggle.
lost him.
Oh yeah, you're right. He just doesn't have any balls. Okay, well, I got to finish this calendar. We've got 5 minutes left of the show. At 2:30 is going to be some gust ball training with Sand and Seamus McGinnis. At 3 o'clock is going to be gust ball games somewhere. We don't know where. At 5 o'clock is the BMC Gridiron registration. That's going to be in Black Rock Point. And don't forget the Gladiators Gridiron begins promptly at 5:30. So that is a one-on-one, no-holds-barred PvP event. At 7 o'clock, if you're interested, join the Pax Layer meeting. Remember, Pax Layer is not just a guild, it is also a group of player-owned towns and a bunch of other things. So the final event of the week is Fishing with Winfield, where they just find a random fishing hole in-game and they roleplay fishing, which Laz was doing the other day if in real life.
It's usually nice music.
We actually did some fishing. And we're actually going to get to do some fishing with Winfield coming up this week. We will be down there. There will be fishing poles. And there will be Winfield, and there will be fish. That's right. Now, this is funny as hell. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up and share this in Discord for you. I got a little message from a friend out there. And as soon as I can figure out which window I need there, I'll get it over to you. This coming in from Justin. I'm going to put that up on screen real quick.
Where is she? What did she say?
Be decisive, right or wrong, make a decision. Road to life is paved with flat squirrels who couldn't make a decision.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Don't be a flat squirrel. Meanwhile, alrighty, we've got all that. We've got all the news out of the way. We've got a minute or two left. Let's get our sponsors in real quick because we are tight on time. And of course, our latest sponsor is Soda Crafting Wiki, sodacrafting.wiki. Shroud Avatar's first fully searchable crafting site out there on the web. Sodacrafting.wiki for all your crafting needs. Of course, we got our friend Ben over at Relics by Rild with all your Shroud Avatar license swag, from your t-shirts to your hats, patches, drinkware, and more. Check out relicsbyrild.com and use the promo code NBNN. You'll get 10% off your purchases out of Relics by Rild. Our good friend Jacob White over at SodaMap. SodaMap.com for all your travel needs. SodaMap is truth, so says Lord British. Check out SodaMap.com. If you ever get lost, it'll find your way. Our friends over at SodaTaming.com and SodaCrafting.com. SodaCraft.com. SodaCraft.com.
Oh, there goes the light.
Other crafting and taming needs. And of course, our friends over at the Marketplace for all your virtual vendables. Jack, you want to tell the folks about the Marketplace?
Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And as soon as the final wipe happens, you are going to see an explosion of shops as well as things that are to be bought on Shroud Marketplace.
You forgot to do your explosion.
I know I haven't done the explosion on time because I can wrap that up with the show. Except I can't do an open mic. So, and which takes us to, hey, we have to do our thanks because we are out of time. So thank you everybody for participating. Thank you for showing up. Thank you to everybody in Twitch. Akush Lady, Blood Omen, Carrie Death, Froshox, Hicks, Satyr, Vaclav, as well as Dreadfully Despised. Aegon TV finally showed up. It's been a while. Infinite Sunset. Yeah, he's already gone though. But thank you guys for participating. We can do the show without you guys. And remember, you are more than welcome to join us in Discord, just like Led Zepp does every single day.
That's right.
Or Carry Death. Yes. So thank you guys.
Threw one final link in there for you. This just came out of the Shroud of the Avatar Twitter, and now it's telling me the page doesn't exist. But if you got it out there, of course, the Fire Lotus release party starts in 1 hour. For those of you folks who are interested in catching that out, the release party starts in 1 hour. So for those of you who are in game, able to attend, check it out and wait for the one and only to come kill you all. You all have fun. Of course, yes. Thank you, everybody who has been watching. Thank you, everybody tuning in. Thank you. We are gone for the next week, so we're going to be getting out of here. We got a lot of packing and planning to do. We love you all. We're going to miss you while we're on the road, and we will be back. Don't know exactly what day, not next week, but the week after, depending on travel back from Texas. We will be back in about a week and a half here on the air with you. So thank you, everybody. Stay tuned, and we will be bringing you all sorts of crazy stuff from Hobloth when we get back. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Be safe, be happy, and of course, don't drink and drive out there during the weekend. We don't want anybody getting hurt. We want you all back here safe and playing with us when we go to final release. Alrighty, folks, I'm out of here. We're out of here. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And that's Scroda.
And Scroda and I did the explosion of flowers.
Scroda, love you long time. Scroda, love you long everybody. Time. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back in about a week and a half. Scroda, love you.
You're having an organism.
No happy ending.
I explode the flowers. Very copious amounts of flowers.
You're doing flower explosions. Flower gasm. Jack's having flower gas.
Flower gas.
And we need a better name than a flower gas.
Flower gasm is perfect.
Flower gas.
A flower gasm in your face.
I'm
yeah, do it some more.
Oh, baby.
It's funnier when Gary does the flower gasm too.
Oh, yeah, let's do it together.